Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck, oh fuck, I've said shit.
Don't be an arse. Get a weapon collector class.
I could knock him out in the shed. Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Alright, everyone. Weapon Collector here. Oh, God. I should have called this Bad Mood stream. I'm alright, but I'm in a good mood. So just be aware of that. So hello, Dwayne, Persia, Shakira, Tom and Cheryl, Peach, Bill, Frozen Undies, Steve, Fall on the Hill, and Evil, if you're all still watching. How are you? My ears are driving me mad right now. I don't know what it is. It's really difficult for me to explain it, but you know, I've been quite deaf recently. Well, suddenly, it's hard to explain it. When I breathe, I can hear my breathing in my bad ear, almost like the air is going into my ear. It's really fucking weird. I've never had it before. Jay, how you doing, Jay? You right, mate? Kraken Grind, how you doing, Mr. B1000? Evil said, what do you call this? Late is what I call it. What have you been up to, Jay? Oh, my ears are driving me fucking mad. Yeah, I've had to take my hearing aid out. It makes it worse. It's hard to explain, but it feels like my ears are finally unblocked. But now the air is somehow going into my ears when I talk, when I breathe. I don't know how to explain it, but it's fucking irritating. And my hearing aid's constantly fucking whistling, it's driving me mad. Hello, Mart. How you doing, mate? Yeah, so what have you not been up to? I haven't really been doing a lot. It's been a weird week. I haven't really been in the shed at all. Well, I have, but I've just been doing one project, which I can't really show you. I have been selling quite a few of these, though, at least. So, you know, the legal carry cards and rulers, they have actually been selling really well. Jay said, not a lot, mate, just work, and finally got Riley on her bike because no stable. I saw the video. I did see the video. Yeah, nice one, mate. That's great. Yeah, that must have been good fun. She took it really quickly as well, didn't she? From what you said. Yeah, nice. Oh, God, it's driving me mad. Yeah, it's almost... How the hell can I explain this? Oh, I don't know. It's fucking weird, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you can hear, like I can feel and hear myself breathing in my ears. I don't know how you describe that to anyone. That's the best I can do. And that's good, Jay. I don't think I'll be up your way this year. But if you lot are ever down here, let me know. But yeah, I think our only road trip this year is going to be going down Cornwall sort of way. So yeah, opposite way. So yeah, what's everyone been up to? Evil said nothing much, watching some anime, smoking some bananas. I watched the film Memories of Murder the other night. Me and Metallic tried to watch Memories of Murder once after we'd watched a load of Korean films. And they kept getting shitter and shitter. This is the funniest thing of all, though, my queen. If you can hear this, I found out that the person who made Memories of Murder also made Barking Dogs Don't Bite, which is the fucking film that pissed us off so badly that we almost got put off of watching Korean films for a while. I quite like watching foreign films. Foreign films don't bother me in the slightest. Fucking hell, though. That bloke who makes fucking Parasite, Memories of Murder and fucking Barking Dogs Don't Bite. Shite. Barking Dogs Don't Shite, more like. Fucking bollocks. It's just so like everyone. Khalid, how you doing, mate? He said, I'm going on a trip on the 28th. Nice. Nice. Full said, sounds like you got fluid in you. Oh, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. The thing is, that maybe. You could be right there. I hope I don't get an ear infection. The only thing is, this here has maybe I've blown my nose so hard, I've pushed something into it. That may be what it is. Steve, how you doing, mate? Suzuki Purple, how you doing? This guy definitely feels safe sleeping like I do. Clayton said I had a good weekend. Went to an adults arcade with my brother. Spent hours on Time Crisis and House of Death. Nice. I wasn't about my ear. So this ear has this perforated eardrum. So any liquid in there should come out. But yeah, you could be right actually. Steve said, Mike, watch Fall River. Good documentary. All right, what's that about then, Steve? Jay said, I'm going to shoot. Anyway, mate, pretty tired tonight. I'll catch up with you soon. Nice to see you on, Jay. Glad you're doing well, mate. Yeah, I'll be having a drink tomorrow, I reckon. Yeah, see you later, mate. Good night. Say hello to the family for me. Hello, Fahrenheit. Guess the country. America. But yeah, Foal, you could be right, actually. I might have, because I've been blowing my nose quite hard recently. Maybe when I've blown my nose, I've blown something like a bit of the blockage into my ear. Yeah. Yeah, that could mean that they are finally clearing, if that's happening. But yeah, it's really annoying though. It's driving me fucking mad. So yeah, what film was I saying? Memories of Murder. Fucking hell. So I thought I'd watch. Me and Matat tried to watch Memories of Murder after keep watching a couple of. We saw like 3 or 4 Korean films that were so bad it put us off for a while. We watched about 10 minutes of Memories of Murder, which is supposed to be really good, and also supposed to be like Quentin Tarantino's favourite film, which I should have fucking known. I quite like Quentin Tarantino, but that don't mean he's got a good taste in films. Have you ever seen Memories of Murder? It's fucking terrible. Death Letter Blues, how are you? Steve said, Mike, I said goodbye to my last crossbow today, mate. Very sad. Only got my pocket shot left now. Sad time. It's gutting, isn't it? It's gutting. However, I am giving away a crossbow if anyone wants one. For £1 an entry, you can join in the giveaway to win a fully kitted out Sobek. Get it before the licenses comes in. They may not come in at all. Grace said the old shooting games are still so much fun, especially the usuals. Oh, I know what you mean, Clint. Yeah, I get you, mate. That is good fun, isn't it? Yeah. Operation Wolf. Did they have that? Frozen Undies said, hope you're good, mate. I ain't too bad, apart from my ear being a complete bastard. Clint said, I like Korean movies, but not the action ones. So, yeah, no, I get you. So, Khalid, most of the time, Korean films are really good, but the ones by that bloke, they're not very good. Parasite was only good because there was like 2 hilarious bits in it, unintentional hilarious bits. Memories of Murder. So, Memories of Murder, this will be a slight spoiler for you. When you watch Memories of Murder, you're aware that you are watching if you don't know anything about it, all you know is you're watching a crime thriller, mystery crime thriller, where they're trying to determine who the killer of these women are. Well, if you know anything about it, it was based on a true story. But if you don't know this, it sort of ruins the film by not knowing it, because you watched the whole film and it was based on an unsolved crime. So the whole entire film consists of them trying to pin these fucking murders on people and then never solving it. Imagine if you watched Silence of the Lambs and then at the end they didn't catch anyone. How gutting that would be to have wasted your time watching that. You should have said at the beginning, based on an unsolved crime, and you'd be more interested in it. Irritating as fuck. Fall River is a true story, Mike. Very good, worth watching. Okay, I'll give it a go. If I remember, Steve, it might be worth messaging me somewhere. Code Bunny, how you doing, mate? He said, a better tomorrow. To had... I don't know what that says, Code Bunny. Requel 6 Hood action scenes. I don't know. Sorry, mate. They said crossbows are purely sport except for hunting ones. In my experience, I wouldn't use one for self-defense. No, exactly. Exactly. It's target practice. 30 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. Come and have a chat with us. Chat about anything. And if we're not chatting about anything, I will just sit here chatting bollocks. All right? Bring up a topic. If it catches, it catches. If it don't, then I'll just carry on spouting shite. Go back to I bought an Umerix air javelin. I wonder if those would still be legal over here, because that's not a crossbow. Fool said a hot bath with your ears under the water for a while. Give them a wiggle when you get out. Due to the London nightclubs, I've had the same problem. You'll get hard earwax out your nose when you're cool. Yeah, I definitely won't be able to put my ears under those, sadly, because that one's got a perforated eardrum. If I get any water in it, I'll get like fucking really bad ear infections. I'll try some. Maybe I'll try like a towel over my head and some steaming water or something. But yeah, no, I can't risk water getting in my ears. That's like a 100% no thing for me. But I do appreciate the advice. Code Bunch of the Air Javelin says it shoots 300 feet per second. That should be lethal. Yes, I think so. Frozen said, do you remember you're my best man, Mike? Relying on you, buddy. Christ, I had forgot about that. When's that happening? Fucking hell. When's that happening? I have forgot about that. Don't forget you can get your self-defense cards, and you can buy a ruler at the same time if you want one. It's a bit too shiny, this one. I can't get an angle where you can see the fucking things easily. But yes. I've had to up the price ever so slightly, annoyingly, because I didn't realise that fucking PayPal take... I think these may be the same price, I can't remember. But the cards I've had to up by £1 because I didn't realise that I can't even remember what I'm talking about now. It cost me £1.50 to send the packages, basically. And I wasn't charging any postage. So once I'd done the postage and the cost of materials and fucking PayPal fees, I was only earning about £1, and it's not worth walking around the fucking post box for that. Frozen Hunting, my wife will be well happy. Go back to stop buying swords and knives. Feel like my collection is already insanely good. Have you ever done a video on all of your collection? Or like a lot of it? I'd like to see that. I don't know if you have. Co-bonus, I'm on a 15-day no buying swords and I'm going at least 1 month. Nice. Probably have a fortune after that, wouldn't you? Like you spend on bloody fucking swords and knives. Frozen Andy said, you drinking? Not tonight. No, I might have a drink. I will have a drink tomorrow. I've been dying. The last 4 days, I've been trying to stop myself drinking. I've been in a really bad mood lately. Like, last 3 or 4 days, really fucking moody and bad mood. And yeah, it's just been a weird, like, couple of days. Every time I've tried to do something I wanted to do, I couldn't do it because there was other shit I had to do that I didn't want to do. And shit like that. And it gets to the stage where I can't even remember what was going on. But every time I needed to do something, I couldn't do it. So I'm really behind. There was a lot of postage issues at the minute. So those cards, these are selling really well. However, people are going to have to wait over a fucking week now before I even send them, because I ordered some stamps to send these to people from the Royal Mail. The Royal Mail then charged me $3.99, I think, for some stamps that they can send in an envelope. Why don't those fucking pricks just put a stamp on it? Okay, $3.99 for something that go in the letter. It still hasn't been delivered, If that shit don't come tomorrow, that's not going to come till at least fucking Tuesday now. They're fucking dicks. So yeah, so that's put me back over a week now for people who've bought stuff, and it's pissing me off because I don't want to piss them off. You know what I mean? Black Metal, how you doing? Evil said, just got some potting medium for a baby cat's eye. Might give them out as gifts to my sister and friends. Do you know what, Evil? I've always wanted to grow. No, it weren't cactuses that I wanted to grow. I always wanted to grow. What's the ones that eat insects? I know it's carnivorous plants, but Venus flytraps. I always wanted to have a Venus flytrap, and someone bought some seeds for one or something, but they're supposed to be notoriously difficult to grow from seed. You normally, to keep a Venus flytrap going, you have to already have it like grown, you know, and then yeah. Come on, so I don't like alcohol. Feeling of debilitating. I like to think clearly. Well, yes, I get you, but that's why I drink. I drink because every now and then I want to stop thinking as much because I think a lot. I do think a lot. So when I drink, that stops me thinking as much. And then even when I'm hungover, I don't think as much. So I have like a 2-day rest from my brain. But yeah, a lot of people don't like that feeling. And that's partly why I can't smoke marijuana, because that makes me think too much. That makes it worse. Smoking marijuana makes me think even more than I would normally. So it's like, fuck, you know, I've just made it worse now. I need like something that brings me like, you know. Steve said me too, Mike, feeling so pissed off and low lately. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? I think the crossbow stuff's probably doing it to me as well, because I'm looking around all the time thinking, you know, I don't even want to look at them anymore. Code Bunch, I'm going to grow more papaya soon. I bought the soil. Nice. Oh, so I am. So I think I've got some tomato plants growing, and there are some. There's maybe a cucumber plant growing. I'd like to grow cucumber. Black Metal said, "Get back on your feet, Mike." Yes, get back on feet, Mike. I was hospital last Sunday. What's happened, Sheriff? You're right, mate. John, how you doing, mate? You're right. Evil said, the ones that eat insects. You mean the Labour Party? Coban said, you need kratom. It's miracle drug. That's why they made it illegal in England. That rings a bell, whatever. Yeah, if it's illegal, I can't get it, can I? So this is Latley, Mike. I know what you mean. Yeah, look at the crossbows. They get on my nerves because, you know. That's so fucking. I'm so behind on. I've got 20 fucking packages I need to do. I might do them. I might do a load tomorrow. And then. At least they're ready when the stamps come and I can go and get them ready. I've got to go to a funeral. I have to go. I sometimes need to be aware how I phrase things. I'm going to a funeral on Tuesday. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been fucking weird. Coburn said there's legal in England. No, it's a class B drug, I think. Yeah. I don't smoke it. I don't have any like association with it, so I don't really know now. You know what I mean? So it's not as bad over here as you think it is, Kobani. A lot of people listen to what bullshit people tell online, and it's not that bad over here. It's just quite a nice country. You know what I mean? You know, it's all right. You know what I mean? I wouldn't believe all the bullshit you hear online. Put it that way. Gerard, hello, mate. I've just knocked my bottle of water over. Hang on. Gerard says, Mike, I got the shift today. I emailed you some pictures. Oh, okay. Nice one, Matt. I'll have a look at that. Because I did get your email saying about the clasp didn't quite fit, I think. I was a bit gutted because I tried to make it so what I thought was, you know, where the handle gets thinner and then fatter, I was hoping that would work with that, but obviously it didn't. Let's have a look at these pictures. Rich, how you doing, mate? Evil said the only funeral anyone has to attend is their own, and even then it's not 100 mantra. No, exactly. No, I that's why I mentioned what I was saying. I'm sometimes aware of the way I say things, and it's not deliberate. And then sometimes I think, oh, that sounds like I don't want to go, and I'm being made to go, and I don't mean it like that. What have you been up to, Rich? Come on, I don't have any Western swords, but there is one I like. The Thompson Sabre. It's made by Lynn Thompson. To be a modern compact sabre. It looks cool. Nice. Just going to look at these pictures of, because I made Gerard a sheath. And it must have gone into my spam, I reckon, Gerard, because I hadn't got that. Don't know why they would. Shotgun funeral, yes. Don't know why them pictures would go to spam though. Because you're like one of the people I talk to on there. I don't seem to have any pictures, Gerard. Oh, no, there they are. Ah, so it wasn't quite. Oh, okay. So the blade didn't quite go fully in. That's a shame. I was hoping that the blade would be long enough. So had that been long enough? That's a shame, isn't it? Oh, yeah, the handle's fucking well thick on that knife, isn't it? Bloody hell. That handle's really thick, isn't it, Gerard? I don't mind you sending it back, but yeah, I don't know. Rissa training, tidying up the shed that the rats ransacked. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Perfect said, you print the 1911 from George Sprouse. I don't know what you mean, mate. Coburn said, do you know any good cheap repeating crossbow I can get on Amazon? I don't really know, mate. So I don't know what the American Amazon sell. The only cheap one you can get really is the Mankung Sobek, also known as the Mankung Alligator Plus multi-shot. I don't know if they sell them. Well, the Revo 7 is not cheap though. The word cheap is the operative word there. There ain't no cheap ones. They don't. Magazine crossbows that are cheap don't exist apart from the Mankung Sobek. There ain't no cheap ones. Apart from the Sobek, also known as the Mankung Alligator Plus. John said, anyone got any suggestions for screw-in broadhead tips for Mankung Sobek? They don't exist. Again, they don't exist. However, you can buy screw-in tips that come with a sleeve. You then have to cut off about 5 millimeters of the Sobek bolt at the top where the screw-in bit is, and then run a drill bit into that's, I don't know, only just fits. So not like you don't want to start drilling, it's just got to drill out a tiny little bit and then the inserts will fit in. That makes sense? Perfect said, what's up with the UK law regarding crossbows? Well, at the minute, they're trying to decide whether they're going to license them. But no one knows if they're going to, what form of licensing they're going to do or what form it will take or even if it will happen at this point. Mark said, I see they have just remastered the film Salem's Lot. Have they? I didn't know that. Didn't know that. I was watching the original Stepfather last night. I fucking fell asleep. I've watched it before. I went to bed halfway through. I went to bed early last night. Yeah, so don't forget, if you're in the UK and you want to get a set of legal carry cards for your legal carry knife, these have the laws on and a ruler. That's to measure your knife. The link to that is in the description under the donation link. Basically, if you click that, it'll take you to my coffee website and then go to the shop bit. Or if someone puts in the one word ! Shop, it'll come on the comments. Fucking hell. Coban said, what about the Steamboat R6? It's well, 100. Yeah, that's okay. If you can get that for $150, that is cheap. Yeah, that is cheap. Yeah, get that, Cobunny. That one is cheap. They're normally, well, over here it'll be 3 times that price, probably. Yeah, over here that'd be 3 times that price. So if you can get a Steamboat AR6 for what would be about 110 quid over here, that's a fucking bargain, because they're usually at least 300 quid over here, which would be about $400. Yeah, get it. That is a fucking bargain. You sure it's not just for the magazine or something? So yeah, is anyone up to anything exciting? And you know, right now I just want to fucking, I don't know what I want to do. They're fucking mental. Folks said they're taking the piss. They didn't even ban crossbows when someone broke into the Queen's bedroom with one. What's changed? They don't want us having them for some reason. They haven't said. Yes. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of speculation why, and it is odd, isn't it? It is very odd. Yeah. Cobunny said, what do you think about the Avalanche Trailblazer? Is that a crossbow? Never heard of it. Wait a minute. Avalanche Trailblazer. Oh, okay. That's one of these I've got up here that you can't see. So just here, that's a Mark 1 Jaguar. I've got the slightly better stock version. That's okay for a beginner full-size crossbow. Yeah, that's like the ideal one. It's cheap. Sherlock Homeless, how you doing, mate? Perhaps so you guys won't be able to legally train with them. Yes, we won't go into too much detail about that, but that's what a lot of people suspect. Yes. Bunny said, is the R6 lethal to people? If you have a decently powered limb on it and a broadhead, those crossbows will go into flesh, a good couple of inches. So do what you want. Perfect said, which one penetrates Kevlar? It depends what you're talking about. So if you have a proper stab vest, like the one I've got, that'll stop a 175-pound compound crossbow with a fucking heavyweight bolt and a broadhead on it. My body armor will stop that, and that's soft body armor, right? However, if you have bullet resistant, pretty much any fucking broadhead and any crossbow will shoot straight through it, because bullet resistant armor doesn't stop blades and stuff like that. It's to stop different materials. So to stop a knife or a thing that's shaped like a blade, you have to have different materials in it. Yeah. Bullet resistant vest will not stop a knife. However, a stab-resistant vest, will stop knives, and to agree, some low-power, like firearm type stuff. Joe Bunny says mini crossbow, so I don't know if it's strong enough to kill people. I don't know. Joe Bunny's in America, by the way, so you know laws are different over there. Tristan, how you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're doing good. I saw your replicas you made the other day. 31 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. Richard said, how much is the Cold Steel cheap shot? There you go. That's one to get, actually, isn't it, Rich? Yeah. So, Cold Bunny, actually, yeah, it won't have a magazine, but look up either the Cold Steel cheap shot or the EK Archery R9. Yes, good point. I ain't quite with it tonight. I might have thought of that otherwise. Simon, how you doing, mate? He said, even and all, hope you're all keeping well. I'm not too bad, mate. My ears are playing up tonight. This is really fucking irritating me. And I'm just been really pissed off like last 3 or 4 days. There's a lot of shit going on, and I'm just quite stressed, and it's really fucking pissing me off. So I'm not. I ain't in a good mood. Tristan, yeah, still building one as we speak. Nice. What you building now then? Yeah, I liked your What were they? Was they like German? Was you doing replicas of the German World War II? I had the sound off, so I didn't know. You might have been saying. Evil said depends where you hit too. Eye shots will stop a bore with the right back. Well, exactly. Yeah, good point. Evil, good point. Spacey, how you doing, mate? He said, "Hi, Mike. Hi all. Not up to much. Not had a good Friday or past week. Same old crap. Besides crossbows, there was a video the other day saying government going after fields. But I might watch the same thing. Absolute nightmare, isn't it, Spacey? Yeah, I ain't had a good week. I'm really fucking pissed off. No real reason. It's just a lot of little things. I haven't been able to do what I wanted. I got massive delays in stuff that's supposed to be delivered to make stuff to people have bought. I sold so much, I'm behind. And now they might have to wait at least a week till I even get the fucking stamps to send it, which pisses me off because I don't want to fucking piss other people off. Here's a plan up to say that. Oh, I don't know. Get pissed tomorrow. Get pissed tomorrow. Yeah, stress. That way. What I need to do is find a good comedy. I put that on. I might go to a classic TV series that I used to like. I don't know what, but I do keep looking at Red Dwarf. I might just start watching Red Dwarf. There's a fucking shit ton of them I can watch. That'll do me a good few fucking months, that would, hopefully. Watching one of them every now and then. I forget how much I like Red Dwarf. When you start getting into it, it's fucking great. So yeah, are you being served? Fuck's sake. Oh, here's a question. Now, if any of you could answer this would be amazing, right? So, who first has ever seen the TV show Hi-de-Hi? Right? So, you know the main people who star in Hi-de-Hi? Yeah. You know who they are, right? They then, all of them lot, like the main ones, starred in another TV show where they was, what was it? Was it Upstairs, Downstairs? Does anybody know what I'm talking about yet? Upstairs, Downstairs, right? And then all of them lot again then starred in another TV show called Dr. fucking Bentley or something, right? How many fucking programs did they make where it was all them lot? And what I mean by this, it was like 6 actors from one program went to another program. Yeah, Paul Shane and the gang, that's it. So, yeah. How many different programs did them lot do? Yeah, it'd be like all of the people from, I don't know, Red Dwarf. Let's say all the people from Red Dwarf doing like 4 different shows, just them as the stars, but completely different premises. I don't know. Been watching Nash Bridges, have you? I've heard of that, Spacey. What is that? Richard says, same for needles and thin spikes. If a vest isn't designed to stop them. A regular set of darts can go. Yes, that's a good point, Rich. Yeah, pissed for it, didn't they? You rang, my lord. That's not one there, is it? But yeah. Or is that the one? Is that the it's not upstairs, downstairs, it's then you rang, my lord, is it? Yeah. Don Johnson Cheech Marin, yeah. Yeah, I think I need some comedy in my life. Martin Homebrew, 20% apple wine is ready tomorrow. Nice. Join us on the live stream. Let's have a drink. You're lucky I'm not drinking tonight. Do you know the only reason I haven't drunk tonight? I want one of you lot to tell me why I haven't drunk tonight. Let's see how well you know me. Why haven't I drunk tonight? There is a reason. There's always a reason I don't drink on a Friday. Sorry, that's a long weekend. No, I've even got booze. That's the thing, Space. I've even got booze. That's why I've been thinking about it constantly for the past 4 fucking days. I nearly had a drink fucking Wednesday. That's how badly I've been. The Tuesday, I think. No, I got some booze. Not because it's Good Friday. No. There is a reason. Some of you lot might know the answer to this. No, I'm not religious in any kind. If you don't want to sit and try my guessing games, just say give up, and I'll tell you. And it's partly to do with you lot. It's purely to do with you lot. There's your clue. Simon said, you haven't drunk tonight as it gives you heartburn when you tag the bird. No, not at all. No, not true. I've just had a comment in the background saying, give up for fuck's sake. The reason I haven't drunk tonight is because I'd be too hungover to live stream for you tomorrow. So purely for you, I didn't drink tonight so that you get 2 streams this weekend. All right? That's what a lovely fuck. Yes. Evil said, so you're not hungover to do Saturday? Yes, thank you, Evil. Evil knows. Yes. Just for you, that is. That's just for you. I saved myself for you. I saved myself for you, yes. I know Cheryl said it as well. Yeah, you would never make Saturday night stream. Exactly. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, Cheryl was actually the first one to say it. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes. Rita said you won't be on tomorrow if you pissed up tonight. Yes, thank you, Rich. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, I do care about my viewers. You wouldn't get 2 live streams. I don't even monetize these. It's not like I'm getting anything out of it. No, I don't mean that. No, I get as much out of this as you lot do, which is, it's talking to people, But yeah, if I don't tonight, I'll be too hungover tomorrow, so you won't get Saturday stream. Cheryl should get a point. Cheryl, you can have a point. Or would you like a point 4 though? Or do you mean an entry into the giveaway? What's everyone up to tomorrow? So I'm going to get pissed tomorrow. Oh, but saying that, so since I'm going to a funeral on Tuesday, there may well be a drunken Tuesday night stream if anyone wants to watch. Yeah. So I might be I will be drunk Tuesday, put it that way, because the wake is around the pub. So yeah, I'll be drunk Tuesday, so chances are I might live stream Tuesday evening. It depends when I get in and how pissed I am. I'm going to try and come home at some point. So we're going to go to the funeral. I'm going to come home and eat and then go to the pub. But we'll be around the pub by fucking midday. And last time I did that, I was there for 12 hours. Drinking the whole entire time. I can't even remember walking home. Maybe I'll try and. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and come home early evening. It depends what's going on. Simon said, Mike, is there anything on the board behind you that you wouldn't mind getting rid of? And what would you put in its place? Well, see them crossbows? They're all going to have to probably go soon. What the fuck am I going to put in their place? Since they're cross-shaped, probably a cross in the middle, and it might say across the side, RIP crossbows, and down the middle, fuck you, UK government, or something like that. I don't know. Off the top of my head, that's all I can think of. But there'll be gaps either side, because there's a crossbow here, and a crossbow at the end, and a crossbow in the middle. I'll put a cross there. Oh, no, I could make a blade cross-shaped. Blades are cross-shaped. Maybe I could have a couple of swords hanging off. There you go. I could replace the crossbows with swords. Maybe I could put gut wrencher up there. Gut wrencher. What else? Maybe I'll make another nice straight sword as a tribute. Don't know. Raoul, how you doing, mate? Supposed to hopefully feel well enough to cut the shop. Oh, what, tomorrow? If you fancy a chat tomorrow night, Spacey, you're always welcome, mate. You went and see your brother recently, didn't you? I didn't have a chance to watch the video, but I saw the thumbnail and that. Okay, Bunny said, get some katanas. I've got one katana there. Cheryl said, I'd have a pint just to celebrate. Yeah, thank you, Cheryl. I do appreciate that. Cheryl, do you want a quid in the crossbow giveaway or not bother? You can have a quid in it. I would be fucking... If you won on a quid, fucking hell. So far, the highest bidder on that has donated 25 quid. Fallen Hill said, go hunting and have the kills mounted. You can have a couple of boss crows hanging there. That's excellent. Yes. Coban said, buy some more katanas, like tactical ones. Oh, maybe. Can you get actual tactical katanas, though? Like curved one? No, yeah. It doesn't actually matter. No, ignore that. Yeah, of course you can. That's right. That's right. It's just what we call ninja swords are, depending on the length, they're illegal. But you can have the long ones, as long as it's over 24 inches. Yeah. Can you buy good katanas in the UK? Yes, you can. Yes. Yes. What's we on about? See, I don't know what I'd put up there. But yeah, I may have to get rid of that crossbow there, that one there, that one there. I don't know. Swords would sit up there. Richard said Jack Strike had a katana without the traditional wrap. Yes. Yeah, I always wanted to buy there's a nice one they used to sell that had a wooden handle. So it was very traditional looking sort of katana, but it had a wooden handle, as in like a... I can't show you anything that look like, but yeah. But, just wooden slabs either side in a square shape. Yeah, whip shot. I might buy a whip shot eventually, Raoul Duke. Yeah, definitely, mate. I will. While I'm here, I might as well ask you this, Raoul Duke. Raoul Duke, you're not Bad's fella, are you? Because something made me think you were. If you're not, if you are and you don't want to say, email me. If you're not, you can say now. If you are, say you're not. If you don't want anyone to know, say you're not on here, and then privately tell me. Raoul, well, I think Raoul, you'd know what I meant. Is your name Baz? Are you Baz, fella? Wait a minute. Where is that? I'll just show you what I mean. If it's where the fuck is that? I don't know where it is now. So imagine a katana that had a handle like that. Pretty much exactly like that. Thank you. That's all right, Ralph. Thank you. I do appreciate you acknowledging that, mate. It's only because I can't remember what it was, but a mate of ours, who we don't seem to see a lot now, he comes on with different names, and I weren't sure if you are him. Message me privately just so I know. I need to pass a message on to you. That's a nice one, isn't it? I do like that. Sherlock Homeless. I do like that name. It makes me giggle every time I say it. Do the wooden handles have any advantage? Not really. Not really. So yes, Evil. Sorry, yes, without the ray skin. Yes, sorry. Yeah, no ray skin at all. Just literally wooden slabs and pins like that, brass pins. Yeah. Sorry. I do like this dagger. It's one of my fucking favourites. Very pleasing to look at. Oh, kin, not skin. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought that was just a spelling mistake. All right. Or is that how Ricky from the trailer? That's what Ricky from the trailer park Paul's called raccoons, don't he? Rakins. I don't know. I don't know what raking is. Just smile, say hello, said. Do you have any ideas how to remove this whole government good? Sadly not, I don't, mate. No. We had the chance long time ago and the bloke got caught. Sherlock Holmes said, I actually used Sherlock Homeless as a temporary nickname for Prison Break servers, but people liked it, so it's my go-to for gaming nicknames. It's a good, funny one. I like Sherlock Homeless. It does make me giggle. There's a couple of names on here that make me giggle. Just when I say hello, laughing, yes. Well, he got caught, didn't he? Now he has a national fucking holiday, not holiday, but he has a national day now, doesn't he? Yeah, this is one of my favourite knives, this is. Always like this. Fucking pop-ups. I get more pop-ups for my fucking fucking antivirus than I do the viruses. Yeah, Claptrap's a good one. I do like a bit of Claptrap. I must the phrase claptrap needs to be used in general a lot more. Yes. Kobani, can you stop talking claptrap, please? Our queen is off to bed. Good night, my queen. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be in a better mood. Spoke to her twice today and I've been in a right fucking mood. Yes. Good night, my queen. She's in the background. Foal said, I'm not 100% sure what it's made from, but it's used to wrap the hand. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Foal or Evil. Yeah, I don't know the ins and outs of the parts of katanas. Raoul said, have you ever fired a Hammer XL slingshot? No, definitely not. Richard said, Phil Mike Hunt also. Gerard said, I have a knife similar to that one too. The knife, isn't they, Gerard? Yeah, that's a shame that the sheath didn't quite fit, Gerard. I really have tried to follow all like the measurements you said, but bloody hell, the handle on that knife's really big, isn't it? Yeah. If you wanted to, you might as well stick with it. It's up to you though. K-Bunny said, I think the only tactical katana channel on YouTube. I don't know about that, about others. Oh knows, mate. There's a hell of a lot of YouTube channels out there. I don't know. Just Smile said, any ideas where I can dig a hole for my wife? She's after my old pension. Fuck's sake. I can't give legal advice or any kind of advice. Fuck's sake. So no, I can't help you there. I'm not being involved in this. Steve said, Mike, how's tactical? Not heard from him in ages, mate. He's been popping up on my Discord a little bit, so as far as I'm aware, he's okay. If you message me, I'll tell you a little thing. So I don't think he'd mind you knowing, but tactically, if you're watching, send me a message on Discord saying no. But no, he's all right as far as I'm aware. How can I put this? Family issues. Yeah, that's the easiest way to put it. Yeah. But still, I will do that. I'll do that. Yeah. Stay said, please send him my love. Yeah, because it's not my business. I can't just say, and I'm trying to put it in a way that doesn't, because it's not up to me to, you know what I mean. But yeah. Coban said, actually, there are some Chinese channels, I think, maybe the sellers. That bloody company, there's a Chinese company that wants me to review their crossbows. Fucking Chinese crossbows. They got fucking brilliant stuff over there. But he reckons he can't get them over here. I'll let him know, Steve. Yeah, Tactical's a good bloke. I always like Tactical. But yeah, I will, yeah. I'll let him know. Gerard, my friend comes round, I can get him to fix it possibly. Save us both some money. Yeah, because I wouldn't mind you sending it back, but it's just a bloody postage, isn't it? Yeah. You might be able to. You should. What you want to do is remove that strap and then put a longer one on, basically. So all you need is a piece of leather, slightly longer. Unscrew that pin, make a hole, put it back on the new one. Yeah. What crossbows do the Chinese military use? I have no idea. No idea. Steve said, Mike, do you need any scopes? I can send you. I didn't sell any of the crossbows. You know what, Steve? Probably not, in all honesty. I do appreciate the offer, though. I've got bloody loads of scopes I never use anyway. Yeah, I do appreciate that. I don't know. Email me and I'll... maybe we can sort something out. But yeah. No, I've got a fucking drawer full of about 3 or 4 scopes I don't use anyway. Paul said, I think cloaks should come back as an everyday piece of clothing. Violent crime getting so bad, it makes it harder for an attacker to judge their strikes. Yeah, I'd wear a cloak. I'd wear a cloak. Fucking nice stab-proof cloak. Steve said, I know what you mean. Yeah, I got fucking loads of scopes. I don't, because a lot of the time I actually like a open sight. The only thing I have scopes on are my air rifles. Go Bunny said, I passed 500 subscribers a few days ago. My channel is best at selling swords. Nice. Congratulations, mate. Congratulations on 500. I remember when I got 500. It's exciting, isn't it? So, yeah. What should I watch as a comedy program? Yeah, maybe Red Dwarf. There's about 13 series of that. What do you reckon? Yeah, maybe I'll watch Red Dwarf. Or I could watch some comedy films that I really like. Don't know. Is there a Red Dwarf movie? I didn't know there was a Red Dwarf movie. There's not a... Oh no. Do you mean The Promised Land? So apart from the American pilot, which is so shit I wouldn't watch anyway, I literally own every episode of Red Dwarf. So yeah, The Promised Land or Back to Earth. Do you mean? Because they're both like could be classed as a film. Kobani said I showed some $400 Chinese machetes on my channel and it made them sell out. Nice. You could probably receive these crossbows. Do you want me to pass? You send me your email, Kobani, and I'll send you the fucking. I'll send them your details. Richard could dress as a monk, then you'd get to use the iconic line. You wouldn't strike a man of cloth, would you? Yes, I quite. Do you know what, Charlotte Holmes? I quite liked The Promised Land. Yeah, I thought it was good. It felt like the older stuff. Just Smile said, I live on the coast in a medieval place called Portland. I've got farmland next to the beach, and you're all more than welcome to bring your crossbows and stuff and come camping. That sounds awesome, Just Smile. Do you know what, mate? Email me, and you know, I might be able to make that a thing. Make you a couple of quid out of it. Even said cloaks make it hard for them to judge your actions too. The only problem is they only really suit tall people. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know. I think the hobbits look quite cool in their capes. Little hobbits running around. What is the name of that dagger? This one is a just Magnum dagger. However, there's a more expensive version of this. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. Put in Magnum dagger. That's all there is. Just says Magnum. Just Martin, it's all free for you and your friends. I do appreciate that, mate. I'll have to look up where Portland is. Persia, the only thing preventing you wearing a cape, evil, is you. Yes. How you been, Persia? Anyway, you're all right, mate. A dagger's called George. What you been up to, Persia? I'm gonna have a drink tomorrow if you fancy a chat. Dorset. Okay, Dorset. I don't think that's too far from me. Where's Dorset in the coast? Directly down in it. It's down south, isn't it? My to-do list said to start filming the new episode of the Spire Files, but I didn't get a chance. I want to cut my hair. Yeah. Back is fucked. Very heavily. Oh, fuck's sake, Faz. I didn't know that, mate. That's a nightmare. Gerald said there's a bigger problem than the strap, because the handle is so big it keeps pushing the belt flap out and the handle is rubbing against it, so it might need to cut off and put back on. What you want to do, I don't know how you do it. So what you want to do, Gerard, is you want to make you want to wet the leather a bit, not overly wet it. Wait a minute. You should be able to do what this is doing, but exaggeratedly. So what you need to do is wet the leather just a bit. I think you might need to wet the leather and then wrap the knife handle in cling film, and then you should be able to shape the belt loop like that, so it comes out around the handle. Because what it is, where I've sent you it, it's gone stiff again. But you should be able to have it like sticking outwards. That makes sense. So it'll fit the handle. But I don't know how you do that, because what you could do, instead of wetting it, what you want to do is put some quite strong alcohol on it. Because strong alcohol will evaporate after a while. Yeah. Oh, so gutted for your purse. Yeah, that's a bit fucked. Your back's fucked. Steve said, how about bolts, mate? I've got tons if you need them. Now that I might, well, problem is though, Steve, I'm well up for having fucking bolts, but am I going to have to get rid of them after anyway? I'll think about that one. But bolts, yeah, maybe. President, it's all part of life. As per drink, I will be about, but I ain't got to drink myself. Yeah, no, fair enough. I need to get pissed. For me, I know it sounds a bit weird for people, but when I like to have a drink as a bit of escapism from just everything. Stops me thinking so much, and I don't know, relaxes me, and yeah, and even the hangover makes me. It means the next day I don't have to do anything because I can't do anything anyway. But yeah. You'd be surprised. I know a lot of people think I doss around doing nothing, but I don't fucking stop all day sometimes. From the moment I get up to the moment I go to bed, I'm not just sat around watching fucking telly. They never fucking stop. It drives me mad. And then, because I don't traditionally work, I don't have a weekend half the time. So it's just, after a while, every day's the fucking same, and I start going a bit mad. But yeah, so, Gerard, you should be able to wet the sheath so it fits around the blade. I don't think I've got any others in here that I've done it with, but this one, as you can see, it bulges out and it's taken the shape of the handle. So it will do that. So you either need to wet it or wet it with don't soak it, but some kind of strong alcohol just on that bit that you need to bend outwards. But I said I could do with one myself, but I'll just enjoy the opioids instead. Yes, you enjoy your opioids. Let me know if you have any carbon brought. Let me know. Oh, you got some of them, are you saying, Steve? He even said, plus the thing that is stopping me wearing a cloak is that being able to find a well-made one for my size. All I can find is fancy dress box. Yeah. Get a pattern and make yourself one. Yeah, get yourself a nice get yourself a sewing machine. And what you want to do is something nice and fancy. So. My overcoat's a bit fucked on the inside now, but have a nice fucking like. If you get this in the right light, it's like iridescent and it sort of changes colour. Can't really see it in this light. This is my overcoat, so yeah, have it black on the outside, and then a really fancy colour or something on the inside. Just, because why not? You don't have the fancy stuff hidden from everyone. And every now and then, if you see someone special, you can give them a little flash of the inside of your cape. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I can use the sewing machine, but I have to watch videos to work out how to set it up, and I don't really know what I'm. I'm not like. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I can sew things up for sewing machine. But if at first you don't succeed, try again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what am I going to do tomorrow? I think I'm going to have to package up as many of these. Persia, do you want a set of the cards and rulers? Because you partly gave me the new idea. You can have a set for nothing if you just say yes. I'll send you some. Because it was partly you bringing up the ruler idea, and Jack Striker who sort of come up with the card as well a couple of years ago. Because they're selling pretty good. I don't make a lot of money on them, but yeah. Yeah. Patriotic said, hello, mate. Just got a Sobek. Are you selling any broadhead bolts? I'm not selling broadhead bolts for it. I can't get the stuff to do them. Richard said, Mike, embedded flasher fetish. That's me. Gerard, good night, mate. I hope you can fit that. If you wet it, it should bend out. Take care, mate. I'm glad you liked your sheath, even though it doesn't quite fit. Take care, mate. If anyone wonders, I made Gerard a sheath for his knife, but it was purely by measurements. All right, Persia, I'll send you some as well because, you know, you was the inspiration for doing these, you and Jack. So, yeah, you can have them for nothing. I'll send some to Jack if he wants. I need to talk to him. Simon said, and the red on the inside of the cape, you'd look like Dracula or Snooker Legend Ray Reardon, yes. So win-win. Yeah, exactly, mate, exactly. No, do you know what, Patriotic, you can't buy them anywhere. That's why no one's making the broadheads for the Sobek. The only reason anyone's got them is because they're making them themselves. But I don't think anyone's selling them. Let me Google it quickly, see what we can find. Man Kung Sobek broadheads. See if anyone's making them on eBay or anything. Fucking mankind. Fuck off. Man Kung Sobek broadhead bolts. But I don't think anyone's. I was hoping someone might be making them on eBay now or something. No, not that I can see. Just Smile said, when I was young, I got barred from keeping guns. But I was only 19 at the time. Does that mean I can't have a crossbow license in the future? Because I was just about to buy a crossbow. I had no idea, mate, you know. I really don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Sadly, I can't tell you. It was I can try, but don't expect any updates if it sucks. Yeah, give it a go, Dave. You never know. You know what you might be able to do? The easiest thing to do would be potentially to get a larger, like what I have to do with my overcoat. Because of my size, and I'm not tall, I have to get an overcoat where they expect you to be like 6'5". However, the arms come down to about there, you know. So I have to turn the sleeves up, but that's it. Everything else is fine. You could get a cape and turn the bottom up, cut it off, and all you've got to do is sew that bottom bit. Then, if it's not too big, but that would be the easier way to do it, I think. Patriotic says a nightmare. Why make the space for? I know it's bizarre, isn't it? I know. Now Bodkins, Patriotic, I could probably do. You'd have to give me a little bit of time though, because I need to get the heads. Steve said, "Have you seen a Score to Settle?" No, I haven't, Steve. What kind of film's that? Steve said, "My Saxon broadhead bolts are 6.5 inch. I have 10 pack going free." Send me an email. Mother, how you doing, mate? He said, just come by to say hello. Times are hard at the moment, Mike. Why don't you claim you invent weird random junk and sell it? Maybe I should. Shouldn't I, Mother? I hope you're doing well, Mother. I hope you're doing all right. That you're safe. The cards though, these cards, if you're still there, are selling all right. I've sold about. I'll tell you how many I've sold. Let me go to my shop and I'll tell you how many I've sold. I have sold 40 sets of cards and rulers and 10 sets of just cards. So 50 altogether. Just Smile said, may I ask, to you and your friends do axe throwing? Yeah, I've done axe throwing a few times. Yeah, me and Metallic did some axe throwing in the woods last time. Not last time I was with her. Last time we went to the woods, we did axe throwing with. It was me, Metallic, Steve, and Metallic's grandson. That's good, isn't it, Persia? Yeah, 50. And what I'm going to do is every time I ever do a EDC video, no, because that is my EDC anyway now. That's proper EDC. Yeah, they went down really fucking well, they did. I'll tell you what, Persia. Patriotic said, yeah, mate, I'll buy loads. Anything but field tips. So what I'm going to do, I'll probably do a video showing people how to make bodkin tips if they want to make them themselves. But yeah, I can sell them. I throw axes and knives when I do archery in the garden. I have been tempted to do some axe throwing because I've got that little axe I got recently, didn't I? The little pickaxe. Yeah. Steve said, Mike, and 2 18-shot interceptor mags, if any good to you. What's that for? That's for the. I ain't got nothing I could use that for, Steve. Maybe we'll have to do a giveaway, but I don't know what you'd get out of it. Oh, Patreon said, how do I get in? So, if I do bodkin tips, I won't do them through the shop because the shop I have on coffee won't allow anything to do with. It's. Although I could just write bolt tips or something, I've had stuff taken off of there because it was associated with crossbow. So, send me an email and we'll talk about it, mate. That's the easiest way. Hang on. This is my email when I can find the fucking thing. So it'll be on the screen, and if someone writes exclamation mark email, so just put in the word exclamation mark email, patriotic, and it will come up in the. I think Nightbot will post it in the comments, and then you can copy and paste it. Just has to be one word, no gap, exclamation mark email, and Nightbot will trigger it. Well, that'll trigger it if you want to copy and paste it. Otherwise, it's just there. WeaponCollector1@AOL.co.uk. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Patriot. Yeah, so now you can copy and paste it. WeaponCollector1@AOL.co.uk. Yeah, send me an email and we'll sort it out. Bodkin tips I can definitely do. I don't know how many I've got, but I should be able to sort out a fair few. But we'll see. Where are we? Comments. Oh, God. Anybody watched any good films lately? Can you recommend anything? What else did I watch recently? So I watched Memories of Murder, absolute shite. Where's my list? A little list of films I was watching with Metallic. Oh. So, me and Metallic also watched The Marshes, which was fucking crap. And I can't see what that even says now. What was that? Oh, Bird. That was pretty good. If you like Barry Keogh, yeah, Bird. That was pretty good. That was that's on BBC at the minute. Just about this young girl who lives in a squat with her dad, and really a lot happens in it. It's just she meets this weird bloke called Bird. They become friends, and it's just like everyday sort of a kid living in a council estate sort of shit. You know what I mean? But it's not shit. It's good. Yeah, that's probably the best show I've seen for a while. Not amazing, but it's worth watching. Has some good 90s music in it. Steve said, Mike, I'll email you info and pics. If you need or want anything I have left, I'll send you. Thank you, Steve. I do appreciate that. I've got a toss up at the minute whether it's worth having or not. That's the only issue. Because if they license it and I can't get a license, then I've got to fucking get rid of it. And I do appreciate it. I really do. All right, Evil. Yeah, you take care of the dogs. I do appreciate it. It's just at the minute trying to decide whether it's worth having, because I may just have to get rid of it as well. You know what I mean? Because I don't expect that they're gonna make it easy for anyone. You know what I mean? I'd probably get turned down for a license, I imagine. I don't know. Thing is, I don't really want one. Yeah. Because I could get a shotgun license probably if I wanted one, but I don't want one. Yeah. Steve says, score to settle is a Nicolas Cage one, Mike. He has the terminally ill bloke out for revenge. Not bad. How new is that then? Is it old? New? Because with Nicolas Cage, it depends. Because don't get me wrong, right? I really like Nicolas Cage. At points in his career, I would say he's been there as one of my favourite fucking actors, and I would watch anything with Nicolas Cage in. However, nowadays, it's the opposite. A lot of the time, if Nicolas Cage is in it, I won't watch it because it's fucking shite. So, yeah. But not everything he's in's bad now. The one that pissed me off recently, have you heard... So, there's a Nicolas Cage film that's come out called Pig, I think it's called. Is it called Pig? And it's a very strange film. So, he's a fucking... He owns a pig, right? That is a truffle hunting pig, right? And someone steals his pig so they can use it to hunt truffles. And truffles, as we know, truffles is a big fucking money-making business. They kill his pig. So he goes out on revenge to, get his pig back and sort out all the people who have stolen his pig, right? That sounds quite good, doesn't it? Do you think that sounds quite good? So Nicolas Cage going out on revenge to rescue his pig that these fucking bastards have stolen, and he's going to go around. Basically, he just keeps going around every location, asking for his pig, gets beaten up, goes to the next place, asks for the pig, gets beaten up, goes to the next place, gets beaten up, asks for the pig, never gets the pig back. And then I think nothing happens at the end. Terrible film. Oh, talking about Eric fucking Roberts, me and Metallic did watch Human Centipede 3 the other night. Yes. Steve says, sending best love and wishes to your dear mum. Thank you, man. I do tell her that you say that, by the way. I do tell her. I told her the other time. I told her last time. Don't watch Pig. It's fucking shit. Monty's all right. Yeah, Monty's all right. He's a good boy, actually. Yeah, no, he's being a good boy. He's all right, yeah. Nick Cage recently is getting close to Eric Roberts territory, yes. Yeah, Eric Roberts was good. I liked Eric Roberts. But as well, if I was going to watch Pig, now I know how it ends. Good, because you won't be disappointed. Nothing happens. I haven't told you all the ending, actually. No, something does happen at the end. But it's not a satisfactory ending. It's not worth it. It's shite. It's a terrible film, Percy. Don't watch it and don't worry about it. Don't worry yourself about it. First, I watched The Night at Seven Kingdoms, Doctor Sleep, and I'm currently watching It, Welcome to Derry. Nice. Night at Seven Kingdoms looks fucking great. Looks amazing. Doctor Sleep, I've got on DVD, and I'm still tempted to read the book first before I watch the film. And Welcome to Derry, I'll get round to that one day. I need to get back into my Stephen King stuff. I still like Stephen King books, but I haven't watched any films for ages. I used to like. I've got like fucking. I've got at least 30 Stephen King films up there. Just last, I own a lorry company, and a good film is called Fake Trucker. That is one of the reasons I want the wife gone. Steve said, "Scott, it's 2019, Mike, and it's pretty good." So I just said, "You ever seen Titanic?" Like, no, I haven't. I haven't. Tell me all about it. Tell me all about it. No, I've never seen Titanic. So please don't spoil it for me. I would not put Titanic and Pig in the same territory. The weird thing is, though, right? Listen to this. The fucking boat sings. You're not missing out. What is the general consensus on the film Pig starring Nicolas Cage? Pig is the listen to this utter fucking bullshit. Listen to this. This utter fucking bullshit. Utter crap. Whoever writes this is a fucking dimwit, right? Pig is a masterful, deeply emotional, surprisingly quiet meditation on grief and loss. It's turd. It was like rubbing shit in my eyes for an hour and a half. It was that crap. Anchored by what is widely considered the best performance of Nicolas Cage's career in decades. Yeah, because he's been doing utter fucking shite. This is the problem, right? Nicolas Cage has been doing so much shit for so long that when he does something that's not quite as shit as everything else, everyone suddenly thinks it's amazing. It is nowhere near anything in his peak. Like, let's say, peak, shit, pig shit. Right? These are the kind of reviews you need. Like, this is a real life. Critics and audience largely lauded the film. You're fucking something wrong with you. This is total bullshit, right? This is the image it portrays. John Wick with a pig. Does John Wick get battered? Does John Wick keep going to people? Did you kill my dog? And then gets battered. Does he just keep doing that for a whole film and just get battered every time? Not hurting anyone else. Never fights back once. Nothing. He's not. There's no revenge in it. He goes up and says, "Did you take my pig?" And they go, "Oh, fuck off." Batter him. And then he just goes out all sad, goes to the next place. "Did you take my pig?" No. Beats the shit out of him, walks out all sad. There's no John Wick element to it. And if John Wick's a fucking pussy, which I know he isn't, that is laughable. John Wick with a pig. John Shit with a pig, more like. Fucking hell. Hello, Nick, by the way. How you doing? I'm just reviewing Pig with Nicolas Cage. Fucking utter bullshit. Turd. Go out, get some pig shit, rub it in your eyes, you have more fun. There's my review for you. It's not, I've never understood, right? And I watched Pig on my own as well. So I took it seriously. I was really looking forward to it because I hadn't seen a decent Nicolas Cage film in fucking years. He'd been so fucking, and this is why people think it's good. Because I'll tell you what is a fucking good Nicolas Cage film, actually. Mandy. Mandy is the best fucking film Nicolas Cage has done in the last 20 fucking years. Mandy is fucking excellent. Pig, you wouldn't even find that shit on its foot in Mandy. Right? Watch Mandy. Fucking Pig. Peugeot. If you haven't seen Mandy, fucking watch that. Critics hailed the performance as a revelation, a return to restrained, nuanced acting for Cage. He walks around the whole thing hardly talking. He's not acting. He's just not talking. And then he just goes into these places. "Have you taken my pig?" "No." And then they beat the shit out of him. He does that like 5 times. It's fucking terrible film. Absolutely terrible. Mandy, however, amazing. It was praised as a tender and thought-provoking indie film. Okay, there's another fucking there's another contradiction. Although I know that John Wick has the element of someone's killed his dog, but you know, would you describe John Wick as tender and thought-provoking? Nicholas Cage said, I enjoyed the National Treasure films, even though I know they're shite, to be honest. Although that's the thing, Nick. That's the thing. You know what you're getting. If you know what you're getting, and like that stuff about him not being over the top, you watch certain films to see Nicolas Cage acting over the top and weird. That's part of the draw of it. You know what I mean? But if you want to watch Nicolas Cage for an hour and a half not saying anything, watch that fucking it's not Five Nights at Freddy's, but whatever the fuck it is. That's Wally's fucking Wonderland or whatever it is. He doesn't say a word in that. Doesn't say a word in that. No, I'm just talking about how everyone made out that the film Pig was amazing, and it wasn't. It was fucking shit. It was shit. Mandy, fucking excellent though. If he wasn't like that, he'd just be another actor. Well, you know exactly, Nick. That's part of the draw of Nicolas Cage, isn't it? That he's like that. You know, and as I said, at one point, Nicolas Cage used to be one of my favourite actors, and I would not miss a Nicolas Cage film. If he was in it, I'd watch it, guaranteed. But then he did so much shit that it's now got to the stage of half the time I think, oh no, I won't watch it. And they was doing all these reviews going about how good Pig was, and it was like the greatest fucking bit of acting Nicolas Cage has done in the last fucking couple of decades, and it's not. It's not. But Mandy with Angela Risborough, whatever her name is, fucking excellent. Mandy is a fucking amazing film. That's a great film. Yeah, exactly, Steve. Yeah, Mandy's great. But I watched the movie he did with Ron Perlman. It was Season of the Witch a couple of years ago. Pure cheese. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. I've seen that. Exactly. You get what you're looking for with Nicolas Cage, but I don't know. And I'm not just doing this, pig shit just for like a bit. It is shit. It is a terrible. I fucking hated it, and it really pissed me off. It really pissed me off. Yeah, that's the whole entire film is just him going to different places, going, "Have you taken my pig?" They either say no, and then he just leaves, or they say no and then beat him up. But that's all it is. Have you got my pig? No. Have you got my pig? No. Have you got my pig? No. Have you got my pig? That's all it is. All it is. I've literally told you the whole entire plot of Pig, apart from the end. It is not an emotional, tender John Wick with a fucking pig. Fucking hell. Let's see what else these fuckwits have said. Okay. This is the minority viewpoint. Some viewers found the film too slow and boring. It weren't boring. It's just nothing. It's repetitive. Same fucking shit. And because what it is, as soon as you hear it's a revenge film, you think there's going to be violence in it, don't you? How does revenge work if you just keep going, did you kill my brother? And then they just say no, and then you walk away. There's no revenge in that. That's not a revenge. Revenge would be, did you kill my brother? And then you kill them, Con Air Face Off. That's what one do you think's better? Oh, I don't know. I've only seen Face Off once. I've seen Con Air a couple of times. I quite like Con Air. I do quite like Con Air. I have not watched Hobo with a crossbow. I've seen Hobo with a shotgun, no blades. Tom said I'd rather watch Mind Torn over and over. Most of that stuff that comes. Yeah, Mind Torn. I've seen Mind Torn. That's Julian Barrett from the Mighty Boosh, isn't it? As the character Mind Torn with the, and he's got like a thing in his eye, and I can't remember what it is now, but and it's a fictional character, and then he plays the actor who plays that character, but then has to become that character because there's a crime going on. I can't remember, but I have seen Mind Torn, and I think Mind Torn right now, if you haven't seen it, fuck it, let's have a look quickly. All right, I'm just going to talk to my camera a minute. Hang on. Mind Torn, where to watch? Because I think it's on BBC iPlayer at the minute. Yeah. No, it's not on there now. I think it's on Netflix now. But yeah, Mind Torn's good. I like Mind Torn. The Iron Man's biggest action here. Exactly, Simon. Yeah. Well, I watched that because it's got I watched Mind Torn because it's got Julian Barrett in it. Naked Freaks, never seen of it. Maybe I'll watch that. The Wicker Man. Yes, Thursday. Maybe I'll just watch The Wicker Man for a bit of comedy tonight. See, that's another one. That was for sort of the degrees of where he was like ruining his reputation. He ain't got a reputation now, and that's the thing. Because he hasn't got a reputation now, apart from being over the top, if he does any kind of calm, normal acting, suddenly he's the greatest actor that ever lived. Utter bollocks. Pig. Pig shit, more like. Honestly, maybe I ought to start doing reviews of films where I just sit there fucking ranting on about them. But they're only reviews of things I don't like. Honestly, it pisses me off how bad that film is, Pig. And if most people said it was shit, I wouldn't mind. But it is fucking terrible, and it is shit, and I don't care what anyone else says because they're wrong. And the reason they're wrong is because there's been so much shit that Nicolas Cage put out. They're now amazed by him actually doing a bit of mild acting. But the story's not good. The story of Pig is fucking terrible. It's just nothing happens. You go back and watch some of his really good films. Nothing compares to that. Yeah, 8mm is good, and that's got a Barnett Commando crossbow in it. Yeah, one of the brass rails. Just smiles, I love listening and watching your channel here with your friends, but I've got to milk my old goat. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, Just Smiles. Take care. See you tomorrow night. I'm going to have a drink tomorrow. I do feel a bit better having a rant. That has made me feel a bit better. Times a Britt Eklund's naked dance in the room next to Edward Woodward. Getting wood was pretty hot. I can't remember. What's that in the original Wicker? I don't know if I've got the original Wicker Man. I don't think I own that, you know. The original. I need to watch the original Wicker Man again. I think. I'm pretty sure when I watched the original Wicker Man, I've watched it a couple of times. I knew what the end was. I think if you don't know what the end of the Wicker Man is, it's probably a fucking brilliant film. But knowing the end, it loses a bit of what makes it sort of special. You know what I mean? A bit like Pig. Oh god. It's not good. Even if you don't know the end of Pig, it's shit. And I haven't told you the end of Pig either. There's a little bit more to what I said. Do you want me to tell you the actual end of Pig? From what I remember. Actually, I can't remember. Yes, yeah, Barnett Commando, yes, with the brass rails. Yeah. Yeah. I need to do a video tomorrow. I had thought what I was going to do, but I can't remember what it was now. Fuck was it? Can't remember. So yeah, chances are Tuesday I might be doing a drunk live stream in the early evening. I've been drinking since fucking midday, because no doubt I will be. We're going around the pub, so I'll point to going around there. Celebrate cousin Graham's life. Have a drink. I might try. I don't know. Last time I stayed there till it was like closing time. I was fucking. I can't even remember leaving. So I might try to not do that, because the problem is I don't eat the whole entire time I'm out. Yeah, 8mm. It's been a while since I watched that. Simon said, could the Spy Files include a scene about a pig but replace it with a tortoise or a capybara? What, me going on a mission to find my missing tortoise? Maybe I'll do a whole pig episode, Simon. I'll think about that. I could do a whole pig episode. Yeah. I'll think about that one. I don't know where I'd get a capybara from, though. But no, that's the point of it. My capybara is missing. I don't need a capybara. The capybara is missing. And seeing as I never find it at the end, then, you never even need to see it. Maybe. Shall we quickly look see if there's any news on the crossbow stuff? Steve's not going to miss my crossbows. I bet you are, mate. So am I. Sorry, I was reading a message from Metallic. She's telling me off because I'm talking about the government again. Because I didn't vote, so I'm not allowed to talk about them. Crossbow licenses. Search tools, recent, past 24 hours, nothing. Past week. Nah, nothing new. Simon said, turns up at Richard Gere's house looking for your lost gerbil hamster. Yes. Mayhap so. Stacey, how's your brother doing? Yeah, Mac's alright. Yeah. He's alright. I'll have a proper chance to actually spend a bit of time with him at the pub, hopefully. I'm sure he'll go. Blaze Military said, greatest fantasy movie of all time, Labyrinth. Great actress Jennifer Connelly. She was in Blood Diamond. I've never seen I've seen Labyrinth, but not properly as an adult. Blood Diamond I've not seen. I'm just looking up there to see if I've got Labyrinth. I don't think I bought that recently. I did buy Never Ending Story recently to watch with Metallic, which I did watch. Well, I've seen that a few times. I have seen Labyrinth, though. Renato, how you doing, mate? He said you should do a video comparing the original ad and the V2 version, see what the difference are, and if anything has improved. Yes. That's a good idea. Because I think it has. Yeah, Metallic ain't too bad, mate. I'll send her your love as well, mate. Yeah, she's all right. She was watching in the background earlier, but she didn't want anyone knowing because she's not really in a very sociable mood tonight. So she sat watching in the background, but I didn't tell anyone. But she's gone to bed now. Or I don't know if she's gone to bed, but she's gone off. Yeah. So yeah, the only film, and I'll tell you what. Do you know what? Do you know what? If you want to listen to me ranting about films for a little bit more, that Memories of Murder. That Memories of Murder is like a fucking crime thriller version of Pig. Nothing happens. That's really annoying, Memories of Murder, though. Because literally, it's like watching Silence of the Lambs and they don't catch the killer at the end. Imagine that. But let me tell you, Blood Diamond with Leonardo DiCaprio. I know the one. I've just never seen it. Yeah, your kind of movie. I think you have to watch it. Surprised you haven't seen it. Well, I would watch it. Just haven't. Just haven't. I think it came out at a period where I maybe won't watch a lot of it, but I remember it coming out. So I recently picked up a copy of Excalibur. Oh, nice. Now that I wouldn't mind watching. I do keep getting an urge to watch Excalibur. What did I say, Renato? What did I say that you didn't know? I've been making something strange today. Let me know what you think this is. This is what I've been doing today. Well, hang on. If you can tell me what this is, I'll give you the money myself. This is what I've been making. This is what my leather work skills go into nowadays. I'm quite sort of proud of myself that I can make like pretty much any fucking thing out of leather now. Though I think that is. I'll show the back of it as well. Hang on. There's the back of it. That looks dodgy. That looks really dodgy now. Look at it. What do you think that is? Eh? That's the front. That's the front. Oh, God. I can make you anything with leather. You fucking think of it, I can make it. Sing, how you doing, mate? All right? Is it our spears banned? They were effective in an army before guns. No, spears are okay, mate. Hello, Mark. Into the Love Prisoners. Yeah, I've seen Prisoners. That's a good film. Yeah, Prisoners is good. Yeah. Someone said, during this week of the school holidays, I got the kids to watch Flash Gordon. Oh, now that's a fucking good film. That is a good film. Nice cowhide jockstrap. Does it shave? Are you sending it down to Keir Starmer? Fuck's sake. That, what you just saw then, is a like a combination sort of weight harness, the only way I can describe it. So you wear that, and then you can do very heavyweight sort of thrusts with it, where you hold onto a handle and you have like a pull down weight thing connected to that ring at the back, and then you can do sort of thrusts, very heavyweight thrusts at home. Mark said, "Can you make Hannibal Lecter's mask with leather? You could put it in the back of you could put it in the back of the head." That would actually be a good idea, Mark. I like that. Yeah. It's also not for a bloke. It's for a woman. It's not for a bloke. John said, should we shut our mouths and stop videos regarding anything weapon in order to preserve ourselves and our sport? Or is the totalitarian martyr unstoppable? I don't know. I think we should still be able to talk about them. Yeah, to prove that we're not using these sporting goods as weapons. Yes. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean, John. But no. We should be able to. We should be able to have these things, and we should be able to talk about them. Fucking hands hurt. So yes, I knew you wouldn't be able to tell what it was because it looks really weird and dodgy. We may need to adjust it though. Yeah, may need to adjust it. But that's the general idea. What I've done there. So for those I haven't already asked, what are you up to tomorrow? John said we should be able. We should, but we're not allowed to have sporting goods. No, true. I know, it's fucking demented. Yeah, I think I'll start watching Red Dwarf. I reckon I'll watch Red Dwarf. I need to have a proper day off. So I think I'll have a proper day off tomorrow. Well, no, I can't have a proper day off tomorrow. I don't have to do shit. I need to cut my hair. I need to cut my hair, package up as many rulers and cards as I can, get some more booze for tomorrow night, because Sunday I'm going to be hungover. Monday, just be Monday, but it'll be a bank holiday Monday, so I don't have to do anything. Yeah. John said, when will they go after our air guns? No, you never know, do you? Never know. Hopefully never. John said, I'm learning how to tie shepherd slings and how to throw rocks. They can't ban string and rocks. No, exactly. Benjamin says, astronauts are nearly halfway to the moon. Opinions, anyone? Any moon landing hoax beliefs? Are they off to the moon now then? I did not know that. Who's doing that then? I believe that we did land on the moon. The evidence suggests we definitely did go to the moon, humans, you know. There's actually fucking mirrors on the moon that you can shine a laser at and have it bounce back for a start. And a lot of people think that we only went to the moon once. No, we went to the moon loads of times. It's just after you've been to the moon a certain amount of times, there's fuck all you can do up there. So it's pointless. There's like nothing you can do. They couldn't build anything on it. There's only so much rock you could scoop up and bring back. So that's why they stopped, because there was no reason to. I know a lot of people who believe we didn't, but from the evidence I've looked at, to me, they 100 definitely did. Yeah. 100 definitely did. Without a fucking doubt. Yeah, you can play golf on the moon, and I know who played golf on the moon. Alan Shepard. Alan Shepard played golf on the moon. But yeah, there's nothing you can do up there, is there? So there's no point keep sending people to the moon like before. I don't know what their reason is for this time. If I did hear that they're trying to find water, aren't they? So they're trying to. There are certain parts of the moon, especially like the north, the poles in it. There's more likely to be sources of water there or something. But yeah, Mark said the situation with guns in the UK reminds me of the air gun scene in Lock, Stock, or the 100-year-old double barrels. Now there's a film I ought to watch. Yeah, I didn't. So they're on the way to the moon now. I didn't know that. So who's doing that? I didn't even know that was happening. Oh, it's NASA, so that'd be Americans then. I didn't even know that was happening. Yeah, first crewed missions in 1972. So I said the trouble with the space race finished, and that killed the progress. Also, people watched the movie Capricorn 1 for the documentary. Yeah, well, exactly. I didn't even know that was happening. I would have fucking been interested in that. Yeah, I might have watched them fucking take off for that if I'd have known. Where the bollocks? I didn't know. I didn't even know that was happening. John said, except a PCP power can be turned up to high power. Own a chronograph, Reg. Yeah, I got a chronograph. Because I want to know that my guns are legal. Because if the police test them, you know what the police do? So and I don't think this is a fair test. What the police do, if they test your air rifle, or the person who tests your air rifle for the police, they test your air rifle with loads of different pellets that they choose, not the ones you own, right? So they start putting shit in there that you would never shoot. And depending on the weight of these pellets, sometimes they can go slightly over 12 foot-pound. Now, if you're not using those pellets or own those pellets, how's that fucking fair? That's not fucking fair. I think that takes the fucking piss. So yeah, always make sure your rifles are under. Can't wait to see them entering Uranus. Same here. NASA are flying around the moon at high orbit, furthest distance ever from Earth, about 8,000 miles behind the moon, I think. I've been watching them live. Yeah, I would have watched that, Blades, if I'd have known about it. I like that kind of stuff. NASA said they lost the blueprint to go to the moon. They no longer remember how to get there. They are going to try and make a base in 2030. Now, I did hear that thing. I did hear about the base in 2030. And actually, I forget that's only fucking 4 years away. Yeah, because to me, they said, 2030. I was like, that's fucking years away. I'll be really old by then. I said, fucking 4 years. Yeah. Oh, so they're not landing on the moon yet, but they're just going to go around the moon. So John said, lighter for spring is heavier for PCP testing, yes. But yeah, but they start fucking about pellets you don't even have, which I don't think is fair. John said, I used to live near the launch site back in the 80s when the Challenger shuttle blew up. The debris was blown over 100-mile radius. The US government asked locals to hand in anything that was found. Yeah. Did you keep any? That's the kind of thing you don't want to say if you did, though. Because it's slightly morbid, but, also, yeah, collectible. Yeah, I probably would have watched that if I don't know. I don't ever have the news on, ever. Never watched the news. And nothing else that I watched had mentioned it. Not in detail that they said there was actually... Yeah, I thought that wasn't happening for years. John said, I found a penis. They said it was only a shuttlecock. That is a good joke. That is a good joke and a good setup for that. Fuck's sake. Oh, Christ. I believed you for a while. Oh, God. NASA exists to justify money laundering. Maybe. Mayhaps so, as they say on The Shining. The Stand, I mean. Fuck's sake. I fell for that one, John. I thought you'd been serious. Can't trust none of you lot. What other shit film saw there at the minute? So I'm just taking my gloves off. Anybody got any video requests that you'd like me to do soon? Now, I'll listen to your requests, but that doesn't guarantee I'll do anything. But I will listen to your requests. My ears have stopped fucking being weird now, at least. I think. Just seem a bit better. Porky's, yeah. How many Porky's films are there? I know there's at least 2. Was there a Porky's 3? But I know Porky's 1 and 2 was like a proper. Porky's 2 was a definite sequel of Porky's 1. But was there a Porky's 3 with different, like, whole different? I used to watch Porky's a fair bit. I just like Porky's. John said, "Are we all prepping for collapse?" I just prep anyway. I'm not a prepper. I'm definitely not a prepper. However, I like to be prepared in case, anything. When they mentioned at one point, there might be sort of water shortages or something, and you might have to get your water from queue up at a standpipe. That was enough for me to make sure I've got fucking enough water. For me, if that water was just for me, I've got over fucking month's worth of water. However, when it's fucking 6 of us, it's about 3 days worth. However, that's still better than nothing. But yeah. No, I'm always sort of prepared, but I wouldn't call myself a prepper though. Yeah. It's just, I think it's just common sense. It's common sense. Someone said, I think there was a Porky's 3 of a different cast. And one of the main actors has. Yeah, I think so. Let me have a look. I can't remember. How many Porky's films are there? Porky's 2 the next day. Porky's Revenge. And then there's a 4th one made in 2009 called Porky's Pimpin' Pee-wee. Who wants to watch Porky's Pimp? Fucking hell, I can't even say that. Who wants to watch Porky's Pimpin' Pee-wee? Fucking horse piss. I think I've seen the first 3. Doesn't UK government even has a page for National Power Cut that takes out water and sanitation? Blade said, I recommend rather than watching moon updates on the news, watch it on NASA's YouTube channel. They showed live footage of astronauts and pointing the camera at the moon to get highest resolution photos of. All right. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go on the NASA page. Peaky Blinders, I haven't even watched the series yet. I will watch it soon. That's finished. John said, when I go to the pub, they're starving fat bird porkies. I don't know what you mean, John. Yeah, I always like Porky's. Porky's was quite good. Well, I haven't watched that shit for fucking years. Years and years. Yeah. I've seen the first one loads of times. Second one maybe twice. Third one I think once. Zing said, what happened to the dodgy DVD pirate sellers who used to sell copies for a couple of quid in the 2000s? Yeah, good old days. Well, I suppose you don't need them now, the internet, do you? The only person around here who sells dodgy DVDs is me. Where's my fucking... Oh, there it is. There it is. You want to see a DVD? This is the DVD you want to buy. They're not out yet because I haven't finished making them, but that's the DVD you want to buy. The Spyro Files, Series 1. It's got Monty, Mike, DC had a few, Diarrhea Man. There's me with my trousers down. Look at that for a fucking DVD cover. Did you ever think you'd see me on the front of a DVD cover with my trousers down? Now you have. Yeah. I will sort it out soon. On the back there's a picture of me checking that my penis hasn't been crinkle cut. I was worried that my dick might have been severed. There you go. You can watch all that online if you want. It'll be DVD with special features soon. How you doing, Pete? You right, mate? So when I was growing up, Porky's was just the sort of easily accessible titillation that you could get your hands on in a video shop without getting any funny looks. Yes. Jonathan, do you know we're all marked men for watching this? Nah, you're all good on here. You're all no one's marked here. So yeah, when this comes out, or do you mean this? There'll be a 2-disc edition, 2-disc special edition, loads of extras, custom menus. But even the 18 symbols are fucking spirograph. Look at that, look. Look at that. Don't get that kind of quality entertainment anywhere. But yeah, the DVDs will have a lot of extras. I was that close to drinking tonight. Yeah, there'll be Easter eggs in there. Simon. There'll even be like secret menus. And the first menu, so I'll give you a little spoiler. When you put the DVD in, before you can, I think you'll see a pretend parody version of the pirate DVD adverts. And then before you can actually watch the DVD, there's a question for the viewer. And that says something along the lines of, are you an evildoer? Right? So you have to, and you select yes or no. At that point, if you select yes, the screen turns into a spirograph portal and you get sucked down Spire portal and the DVD starts again. If you click no, you're not an evildoer, it goes to the main menu. Shit like that. I'm gonna put a lot of stuff in it, yeah. Yeah. John said the worst video I watched was my wedding video. We paid a photographer to video our wedding. He set up a camera on a tripod. Someone knocked the tripod, sent the camera pointing to the church roof. Fucking hell. Fuck's sake, mate. You got that for free? But yeah, I bought a program that can do all custom menus and everything. So it's not like it's not going to be a generic menus. They're going to be actual proper menus that I've made with like Spyro episode related music and stuff like that. Should be decent. It's a lot of work to do. I'm about halfway at the minute. And the DVDs, one DVD will be a gory hole, I think. A bloody gory hole, and the other one will be a spirograph. Or it might be one's a spirograph cog. I can't remember what I decided. I think one DVD will be a spirograph cog, like the picture. And then the other picture will be, I can't remember, maybe a gory hole, because there's a hole in it. Yeah. Yeah. And now that I've got a place that you can do quite cheap, like print out leaflets, I might do a little insert as well in these. I don't know what I'll do. You'll have a little insert, like a paper insert that you can read with maybe the menus on. Yeah. That'll be coming sometime this year. It's a lot of work though, but I'll get it done. Don't forget to like the stream. I may go off at about 12ish. I'll see what's happening at 12. I might watch a film. Maybe I'll watch a comedy film tonight. I don't know. Something that actually make me laugh. The problem is when you've seen like comedy films a lot, you don't get the sort of, you don't find it's funny anymore because you know what's happening. But I sometimes I don't watch a lot of comedy films because a lot of the time modern comedy films I don't find funny. Simon said there's no better act of revenge than recording some porn over a mate's wedding video who's done the dirty on you. Fuck's sake. Great idea, yes. I'm looking up there because that's where my comedy films are. Maybe I have to look, see what I haven't watched very often. Either that, or maybe I could put a bit of Bill Hicks on, doing a bit of stand-up. I quite like Bill Hicks. He's quite amusing and offensive. He's dead now. He only did about 3 DVDs. Part of his act was always on about smoking, and he said, "No, my luck, I'll end up dying of cancer." Or being on stage with a fucking hole in his throat. And he did die of cancer, but it was stomach cancer. And he was only like 30 something. Weren't old. I like Bill Hicks. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Who's that? That's Michael Caine and Steve Martin in it. Is that that? And is that the one of Sigourney Weaver in? Let me have a look. Is that like the con men and they're all conning each other? Is that the one of Sigourney Weaver and maybe Winona Ryder? I don't know. Oh, not Winona Ryder though, but and not with no, the Sigourney Weaver thing, something else in it, but yeah. Here's the Steve Martin, Michael Caine thing, isn't it? Yeah. Don said Easter should all kick the moneylenders' tables. Some same temple that Jesus called the faithful to tear down the same temple, all leaders would go and commit humiliation. John, I've literally no idea what the fuck you're talking about there. Easter to me is about chocolate eggs and Easter fucking bunnies. That's it. End of story. Has no thing is, and Christmas and Easter have no religious connotations to me in the slightest. Nothing. I'm not religious. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean a religious thing to me. I was going to joke about that. I was going to joke about that to my sister today. I was going to say, "Do you get time off at Easter, Rach, for religious reasons?" You know, because everyone else in different religions would have time off on their religious holidays. But you know, Ripsaw tutorial on making bodkin bolts for Sobek video next. I'll do that. I don't know about my next video, but in hopefully within the week. I will I'll do it. Thank you, Ripsaw. Or eating chocolate and fucking Easter bunnies. Yeah, there you go, Simon. Exactly that. Yes, no religious talk. Yes. Probably because it didn't make no fucking sense to me. Thing is, though, just a mild little talk about religion. I don't know. This isn't a question either, but it's a lot of different ethnicities, or I don't know, whatever. They all tend to be of a religion, don't they? But like British white people, a lot of them aren't. A lot of them don't have any kind of religion. No one in my house has any kind of religion. They're not religious. They don't follow a religion, and they're not a religion. Do you know what I mean? And you know that's yeah. And I might have just spoke absolute bollocks there. There might be loads of sort of atheists or agnostics and that in other ethnicities, but you know. But I know especially white British and probably white American don't a lot of them don't have any godless. That's what's wrong with the UK. Fuck's sake, John. Thank you, Ripsaw. Chocolate Easter eggs don't taste as good as they used to. No, they changed it all, haven't they? Another classic is Hard Guys. Okay, I've not seen Hard Guys. Not seen Hard Guys. Is that like an R18? Spacey said, how was Romans Go Home translated in Life of Brian? Oh, I don't know, Spacey. I don't know. I can't remember now. Was that written on the wall, wasn't it? Is that what he was writing on the wall? I can't remember now. Yeah. So I said, years ago, you could always rely on TV stations playing some biblical epic on TV that would last a few hours. Now they're playing Mr. Popper's. No, they did have Jesus stuff on today. They did have Jesus. They had King of Kings on today. Yeah, King of Kings. And I thought, are they doing a film with me? Don't believe me, there's my king hat. Oh yeah, 100 times, yes. I was tempted, Spacey, when I looked up there. I did think Life of Brian, maybe. Yeah, they had King of Kings on today. Don't watch that kind of crap. Right. Come up with some. I need some comedy films that aren't modern shites. Maybe I don't know. Just give me some ideas. Comedy films that I could watch. And someone might come up with something. I'm like, oh yes. Now I'm struggling, Spacey. There's so many fucking things you can watch stuff on as well, but like, they've never got anything on them. Freddie got fingered. I have seen that. Oh, that's my fucking list. If anyone comes up with some really good ideas that I'm tempted to watch, I'm tempted to watch Brain Dead. Hotel Paradiso is good. Freddie got fingered and Hotel Paradiso are good ideas. Carry on. Carry on. I'll give you my selections, what I would watch if I was one of you lot. Yeah, Life on Mars and Acid Ashes, yeah. What we got? Who's ever seen the film Crime Wave? Sam Raimi's Crime Wave. Scary movie films. Yeah, Spartacus. Me and Metallic watch Spartacus. My mum likes Spartacus. Oh, Spacey. There's a new series called House of Asher. Have you seen that? So, House of Asher imagines if Asher didn't die and what he would have done if he'd have taken over like the Gladiator thing. So yeah, House of Asher might be worth a look into. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice and hood. The Monty Python films. I don't have a lot of comedy films. Have you seen it advertised, have you, Spacey? I think it's out now. Coneheads I've never seen, but I've been tempted to. Do you know what's basically? I've got all of Deadwood, apart from the film, up there on DVD, ready to watch. I ain't got round to it yet, but I bought them because they was cheap, so that if I ever want to watch them, I've got them. My mum likes Deadwood. We're still watching Copper at the minute. Series 2 of that ain't very good, is it? The first series was much better than the second series. John Page now, Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas, both in their 70s. Old-time gangsters released from jail. One gets sent into an old people's home and one has to get a job. Well, they went back into crime. All right, that sounds pretty good. That does actually sound quite good, John. Yeah. Does sound quite good. Yeah. And my options are Brain Dead, Revenge of Billy the Kid, or maybe Bad Taste. I don't know. I might watch one of them for it. I don't know. Or I might just start Red Dwarf. I watched Up in Smoke yesterday. Nice. It's been years since I watched that. Yeah. It's been absolutely years since I watched that. Stir Crazy. Who's in that? Is that Eddie Murphy? I don't know. Or am I thinking of something else? Eddie Murphy or... Oh, God, who else? I thought it was. Richard Pryor, is it? Oh, yeah, Richard Pryor, yeah. And Gene Wilder, yeah. Never seen that. Who made that? Sidney Poitier. Didn't know he directed films, if that's what that said. Might not have said that. I've got plenty of films I could watch. Spicy said, not watched Red Dwarf in a long time. See Craig tells on news earlier. Come back to slide program. Oh, hang on, let me have a look. Oh, he's going to be in I'm a Celeb, is he? Yeah. Sorry, that was a very confusing fucking headline. But yeah, that was Rob Grant, the bloke who originally wrote the books. Fucking hell, that was fucking confusing. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. So I've been tempted to watch that for a long time, Simon. I can't remember why. Who's in that? Who's in that film? I've known about that. I looked up recently. But there's an actor in it that I thought, yeah, that would make me watch it, but I can't remember who's in it now. Yeah, Red Dwarf's always been good. It's Peter Weller. I was going to say, I thought I'd make you from WeaponCollector. Yeah. I think I've been looking at Peter Weller films because I always liked Peter Weller. I've not seen many films of him in, apart from the RoboCop films, Naked Lunch. Pretty sure he's in Blue Jean Cop. Yeah, Bottom's good. I've got most of the Bottom series. I don't think I've got all of them though. Blaze me and Tessin, if you want to laugh so hard it hurts, watch Bad Grandpa. I think it's 2013. Oh yeah, Johnny Knoxville. Now I know, yeah. All right. I shall have a little think. The only Johnny Knoxville film I've ever seen is called. It's a John Waters film called Dirty Summer. What was it called? It's a fucking weird film. A Dirty Shame. Look up A Dirty Shame. That's got Johnny Knoxville. Somebody said you mentioned Porky's. Wasn't there Screwballs around the same? Yeah, I think so. A Dirty Shame. Go and watch that. Especially if you fancy the bird from no, it's not her. This is one of the this is part of the cover of A Dirty Shame. Oh, Christ. It's not a very good film. Titty movies I wasn't allowed to watch back then. Oh, God. I'm probably going to go off in about 5 minutes. Come on, camera. Fucking focus. Yeah, that was Selma Blair. What's Selma Blair in? I was going to say her from fucking... I kept thinking it was her from Scream, but it ain't. Johnny Knoxville shot himself in the chest with a 38 in the year 2000 with a ripped old level 2 bulletproof vest on. Luckily, it still worked. It was before Jackass, fuck's sake. Luckily, he ain't dead then, isn't he? Debbie Does Dallas. Yeah, that'll give you a lift. Maybe watch that. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I suppose. I hope you feel better, mate, if that was one of your issues. I'm glad you got out and about recently. Genuinely, Debbie Does Dallas, I don't think I've ever seen all of that, I don't think I have. Tonight I'm going to watch Battle Beyond the Stars of George Peppard. Nice. Yeah, George Peppard was always good, wasn't he? That was Hannibal from A-Team, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got the proper DVDs of it? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it properly, Spacey. I don't think I have. Yeah. That's about the same as me, John. 18 seconds of it. Exactly. Right, I'm going to call it a night, get a film in. I'll be on tomorrow night. Might even try and start early, so I'll get my drinking in earlier. So maybe 9 o'clock tomorrow. And then we'll be on till late. So if I start 9 till like 1, that's like fucking 4 hours. Right, thank you for watching, everyone. I do appreciate it. You have cheered me up a bit. I've been in a bad mood all day, so I do appreciate that. I'll see you all. Tank Girl's a good idea, yes. I hope your emergency is sorted, Evil. I'll see you all tomorrow night. I'll have a drink tomorrow. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Good night. See you tomorrow. I'm going to watch a film. Sorry for going off early, but you know, if I watch a film now, you know, it went too late. Thank you. See you later. Good night. Cheers. Cheers for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like the stream before you go.